What's going on? Welcome back to another video. It's been quite some time, to say the least. I'm gonna just answer a couple questions. Where have I been? Why did I leave? What are some plans for the channel to make sure that we're gonna stay on track and actually not let that happen again? Because I haven't posted in 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. It's been a very long time. So just jump right into it. Where have I been? You're looking at, I've been in my room. I've been at the same setup when I first made this channel, made that first video. I'm on the reality of copywriting. That first video that I made, I'm in the same area I was in. Of course, there were some up and downs, with the copywriting journey. And I feel like when I got to the peak of my earnings, which was 1.7, it was 1.7 at one point. And I just got so comfortable with how I was living, because it's my first taste of online money. So it's like, why wouldn't I, get comfortable, But like I said, you live and you learn. That was a mistake that I made on my end. I feel like that there's so much things I could have went about better, like that. We're putting money back into the business, creating a better Discord, enhancing my quality. But look, as you guys can see, I'm on a face cam now. No more tripod, no more bootleg setup. Even though that was the video that made me go viral, I think it's time to take this seriously, because I do take copywriting seriously. But basically what happened was, it's just a lot of procrastination, coming from this end. Sometimes waking up not feeling like I was supposed to do what I was supposed to do. Going through my day on my phone constantly, not doing what is required to win in copywriting, and it's a lot of times, people overlook, that your habits will display your results. Your routine will display your results. And, when I was making that 1.7K a month and that video did go viral, like I had a routine. I was waking up every day. I was, still working. I was practicing every day. I was reading copywriting. I was in the gym. I'm still in the gym now, but I look kind of smaller, I guess. But, like back then, when I was hungry for copywriting money, I literally had to work. Like I was grinding every single day, sitting 200 outreaches a day, just going all in 12 hours a day. And it's like when I got that first taste of success with my goals, I was this close to reaching my goals, and it was just like I kind of gave up. And I want you guys to use me as an example of what not to do, because this is where it's all going to end up back, back to zero views, people replying to Discord, zero money, 0K coming in every single month. It's all going to end up to the same thing. So use me as an example of what not to do. You have to realize that your goals are determined by your daily actions, because if you win the morning, you can win the day. If you win the day, you can win the week. If you win the week, you can win the month. If you win the month, you can win the year. If you win the year, you could win your life. And that's what you guys don't understand is it wasn't more of like a just, I woke up and say, I'm done with copywriting, or I'm done with YouTube or content or anything like that. It was more of like just built up procrastination. And then one day I just let it all go, and it's really sad to see it all happen like that. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed about it. I know I can get back to the point I was. I just got to make a couple tweaks in my, daily routines and stuff, and basically start from the roots. We're at the table where I started from the roots when it was, that 30K video, the reality of copywriting, the first video I ever posted. I'm at the same desk and everything. Plans for the channel, I should probably talk about that. To ensure that never happens again, I'm just going to be accountable for my actions and be disciplined. And, we're going to be back on the 2 times a week posting, the weekly calls on the Discord, live outreach. We're doing everything, bro. Honestly, I just want to get back to that point and get back to the swing of things, when I was doing pretty good. And, I actually feel like I had a community behind my back as well, because I was actually working for it. And since then, I've let it all go. So we just got to get back to that point where we're showing up every day and our results are basically showing up as well. And get back to building a community. I know a lot of you guys won't see this video because I have not posted in a very long time. I wouldn't watch a video of someone who hasn't posted in 8 months either. So I don't even know if it's 4 months or 8 months. That's how bad. I haven't even checked when the last time I posted was, but you know, as always, I'm gonna bounce back like I always do. And one more time, just use me as an example of what not to do, because although I'm capable of getting it back up, if I would have kept going, imagine where I could have been right now in Miami. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just got to imagine what would have happened if I didn't waste time, if I didn't take that break, if I didn't procrastinate, when I got that 30K view, or when I had a community behind me, you guys were watching me. Imagine if I went 10 times higher, hired a team, like, imagine maybe all these goals would have been accomplished, But we'll never know because I messed up. So that's what I'm saying. Like, use me as an example of what not to do. I mean, because I'm living proof that if you do not show up, everything's gonna get taken away from you. And if everything gets taken away from you, then I mean, what was it all for? It's just a waste of time. And that's kind of what I did. But I'm capable, and I'm certain that I can get it back to where it was. It's obviously gonna be hard because to get that algorithm, to get that type of viewers on a video is insane. And instead of taking it as an opportunity to make a community full of copywriters, or grow as just a channel, as just a community, as a person, I just let it all go. I got comfortable. So that's my two lessons to you guys is, number one, stop procrastinating, because you're not gonna get what you want in life if you just keep procrastinating. I was up here at one point, now I'm back here. Life's like a little stock, so it's like gonna keep going up and down, but you control your own stock, so you control if it keeps going up or down, if it's steady, if it's going up constantly. But you just have to stay on top of your game, and eventually you'll win in life. Not even just with copywriting, but if you just stay true to yourself, stay true to your goals, and try to align your habits, your daily routine to your goals. And if it does not fit your lifestyle or whatever that you want to live, then don't do it, because I was living the life of someone who had already had it made when I really didn't. I should have stayed hungry. And moving forward, that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to work harder this time. And we're going to get back to those 2 times a week videos. So this is Thursday, April 17th. So another video will probably be out Monday, realistically. So we're going to get back to this. And I appreciate you guys for watching, if you are watching. And yeah, like I said, don't procrastinate. Let me be an example of what happens if you do procrastinate. And number 3, just stay true to yourself and stay true to your goals. I was not doing what I need to do to make that 5-10K a month with copywriting. I wasn't practicing every day. I wasn't joining meetings every day. Like, I wasn't doing what I had to do to win and reach my goals. So that's all I want to get on here and say, is that I'm back. There's been kind of some questioning in my Discord. It's dead now, obviously, but I mean, we'll get it back up running. And I just appreciate you guys once again for even making me have the opportunity to talk to people on YouTube. So I appreciate that. And like I said, man, we're gonna get back to where we were. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description. Also, leave my Instagram in the bio as well, or the description as well. If you guys have any questions for me, just leave a question. As always, I mean, we were doing this months ago. We can still start back and do it again. But hope you guys have a blessed Thursday, and I'll see you guys in a couple days.